Hello, this is Marty Johnson from Total Health Nutrition Center. I'm founder of Total Health, as well as one of the practitioners here. For the past 20 years, I've been working with clients on various health issues. And today I wanted to chat a little bit about sinus congestion, whether it be from a cold or whether it be from allergies or what have you. Sinus congestion is a big factor. We see it a lot, in our clinic. The other thing actually that can be related to sinus congestion would be chronic infections or chronic sinus infections. And those are very closely tied in, because if a person isn't draining really well from their sinuses, they'll tend to have more occurrences of infection, which makes sense when you think about it. Your sinuses are this moist cavity, and if you have congestion in there where things aren't flowing out, then they become kind of a cesspool where infection can sort of start and form and develop. So what we often find is people just don't drain internally well enough, meaning that their sinuses aren't draining well enough internally through their normal pathways and system. We're not talking about necessarily draining as in your sinuses running, but their systems are not allowing those sinuses to drain the way they should, the way they are meant to be. And one of the hindrances to that, believe it or not, is actually in the liver. So the liver has a lot to do with how your sinuses drain. So if the liver is backed up from specific toxicities, or there's maybe less blood flow through the liver because of toxicities and things that the body has been exposed to, and consequently the liver, then the histamine response, or the level of histamines in the system, will elevate, because your body is actually clearing histamines through the liver. So a lot of times we're looking at proper drainage products that really work in the liver, believe it or not. One of the major products that we often use, and we have many of them, so it's always really different circumstances might call for different products that we would use for this proper drainage, as you would call it. But one of the big ones is a product called Antronex, and we use that from a company called Standard Process, which we've worked with for many, many years. They work with a lot of professionals strictly because of their products. A lot of people wouldn't understand them unless you really trained in them. But we do use them a lot. But Antronex is a product where it actually works on helping to more rapidly improve blood flow through the liver. Consequently, it works like an antihistamine in its own right. But at the same time, it allows for better head drainage or sinus drainage. And that's a great combination, getting the things to drain better. Even if there is an infection, we can then use natural products that might help to work, like a natural antibacterial or antiviral, things like olive leaf, or things like golden seal. We have different products that have combinations of these herbs in them that can be much more powerful, like Immune Gold from Systemic Nutrition we use a lot. A lot of these products are on our website and are available for purchase through that, but also some people want to get more specific, direct help on what they should be doing with their overall health. That's why we call it holistic health. We want to look at the whole picture and find out what's going on and how can we maybe improve liver and kidney function further. We can work with people directly in our office for those types of things. But I also like to give you some hints and tips of things you can try on your own. But anyway, that's really one of the main things I wanted to share, is that this proper drainage issue is a big one, and there are specific pathways that we have to look at, like the liver, to allow for that to happen correctly. A lot of people might think, well, if it's a liver issue, I'll just use, some of the common herbs that I've heard before, like milk thistle and maybe a liver detox product that I find over the counter. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're not going to work on the sinus drainage like some of these other things that I'm talking about. Specifically, Antronex has the ability to clear these histamines and to rapidly improve the blood flow through the liver, whereas these other herbs are good, but they don't do that the same way. So that's important for you to know. So there you have it. There's some ideas. One other thing too is improving blood flow through the liver can also sometimes help with a condition called hepatic hypertension. So some people can actually have elevated blood pressure due to the liver being less efficient of allowing blood flow through, which consequently causes back pressure in the blood stream and for blood flow, which would elevate blood pressure consequently. So there are times when blood pressure can be improved by improving this type of liver function. So I just thought it would be an added interest to you to know that. So there you go. That's a kind of a tip on sinus congestion, even blood pressure a little bit possibly. And I hope this was helpful, and look forward to seeing you on or talking with you on a different video. Our number in our clinic, if you wish to contact us, is 262-251-2929. You can certainly call and we can send an order out for a product if you're looking for that, or we can work with you directly with a nutritional visit to give you more direction. Or you can go on our website, totalhealthinc.com and totalhealthinc.com, and you can check out our clinic, and we also have products available online as well. So there you go. Thank you very much.